What's up, woke Christians? I have some tech update news for you. Maybe you've seen this, and if you've been searching around on the internet lately, you've probably already noticed this, but I just want to really draw attention to how fantastic this is. When you search now on Google or some of these search engines that use Google, like DuckDuckGo and whatnot, Google decides when you have had enough search history or enough search options and just cuts you off. You don't have to endlessly spend days and hours researching and searching things. Google and whoever's in charge of Google and some of these search engine companies have all decided for you how to make your life more efficient. Wait a minute. Maybe we need to wake up. Those that are so in sync with this world probably need to wake up. What is going on here? Probably a year and a half ago, I ran across the concept of astroturfing. And basically what it is that anybody that has a business that wants to be successful knows that you have to get a search engine optimizer to get you on the front page of Google or the front page of any search engine out there. And if you're not there, you basically don't exist because, admit it, most of us are lazy. We ask, as my friend says, we ask Uncle Google, who's the best plumber in town? And whatever pops up on the screen right there, the first two are just advertisements, but the rest are just kind of naturally appearing, right? Well, some of us know there's a little bit of an algorithm to it, but the biggest and the most trustworthy companies are at the top. Well, astroturfing is where these companies that are in some of these lead positions spend I almost said all of their time, but a lot of their time and resources, not with an SEO person, but a team of SEO figures that make sure that they are at the top for pages. Maybe there are news releases, maybe there are article reviews, maybe there are employees giving data feedback about how much they love the company. And so astroturfing is where someone dominates the internet with power, time, money, and resources, and basically looks like they are the only option out there. So this control used to be covert. It used to be undercover. It used to be hidden. If you weren't aware of astroturfing, then you could just kind of search the internet and you would just believe that the top companies are the best companies and the only companies, and therefore that's who you should use. Well, or the information that's at the top is what you should use, and that's what the world is limited to. I mean, the whole world agrees that I am actually trying to search the world databases, right? I'm trying to search the World Wide Web, except that I'm only getting AstroTurf data if I search the top pages. Well, now it's not just covert, but they are overtly cutting off search mechanisms. You cannot search any farther than 5 or 6 pages. And I haven't extensively poked around, but I poked around a little bit and why is my search now finite? Why is my search cut off after about 10 pages or so? And I'm now beginning to have to go find some of these obscure search engines to get larger searches. This shouldn't matter, right? Well, what if you were a Christian? What if you know that truth is a little different than mainstream? And a lot of times the information is kind of opposite of that which the world would tell you. Do you think Christianity is going to get astroturfed into the top of the internet? And do you think it's going to, the major points are going to be there? Or do you think if you're limited to 5 or 10 pages of search that the truth will get in there? Just as I was preparing my sermon for this past week, I'm looking up Nebuchadnezzar's conquering of Jerusalem, and there's data on it. There are lots of websites that have data on it. But as I was searching around, I was like, this just isn't quite enough. And considering that I have been a student of the Bible, and I have a degree in Bible, and have been exposed to Bible since I was 5 years old. And I know about archaeology and historical context and extra biblical history. And I knew there was more data out there. And lo and behold, I couldn't find it within the constraints that the world now is beginning to say are what we need to function normally within. If you are a Christian, this should matter to you. It should make you think that maybe there is someone who is out there trying to control how we think, how we act, etc., instead of just kind of blindly following the world's influence.